Hi guys, I'm ExactChaos and welcome back to another episode of Ixion. And I can see all of a sudden people are angry yet again because they are now no longer getting a benefit from living in good quarters here. So what I'll do is I will use a little bit of our stuff here, and I'll quickly build yet another optimized quarter over here. Yeah, I think that's about right. So I'll build another optimized quarter here, and hopefully that'll get the balance right. So we've got 40 in here. If we have an extra 40, then we only have 60 in there. So then it'll be 20 over there. So that will put us back into good conditions over here. We can't afford to have people run angry. We have a lot of food coming in shortly, which is good. And we do need to potentially start prepping some batteries over here. So let's quickly have a look at maintenance. Getting some batteries in place. 40 alloys each time is a bit of a stretch for us at the moment. We are doing a bit of research, and I'm just kind of thinking our research currently is looking at EVA airlock upgrades, and then another one. Let's quickly pop into that and just make sure we. What I'd rather do is get the steel mill alloy research first, because that is definitely going to sort us out to help us out with some stuff. Definitely, it'll help us out with some stuff. Do we have any alloys available? Can I switch this on? I can. Let's switch that one on. We'll get some alloys from over there. We don't have any carbons left, so I may as well switch this guy off and leave the others on. We'll leave the others on and see how that goes. How many workers do I have? We don't have any iron. We need iron to come on in. So let's we should be sorting that out in just a minute. Let's go out and see what's going on. Pause the game for a second while we have a look. So at the moment, we are heading out to mine some stuff. We have carbons to collect in a few different locations. At the Deville, we're probably collecting a fair bit of research, which is all good. But what we really need to do to get things moving a little quicker, we need to move towards the Protagoras over here. So let's pop back in and see what we can do to sort some stuff out. So let's get at least one battery. We can get at least one battery going over here. We could optimize it. We could actually squeeze it in. What I'll do for the time being is let's yeah, that's prime real estate right over there. I'm just going to put one battery over there. We don't have the alloys for it at the moment, so let's just see what's going on with our alloys.
An important message from our colonization mission requires your attention.
Okay. That's not what I want to go. Let's pop out. Where is that message? It's over here. Let's have a look. So what are we saying? Transmission from Deville 59 colonists. We have completed our studies on Deville 59. We estimate colonization success rate of planets like Deville to be 2.73%. Please authorize extraction repatriation. Repatriate the colonists or sever the communications with the colonists. Now, obviously, severing the communications with the colonists would be detrimental to stability. I'm very sure about that. But repatriating the colonists on Deville 59 have completed their work. They will prepare for extraction. Okay, so that was kind of the idea. Dollars contractual terms stipulate the possibility of crew member abandonment. Okay, I clicked it without comms link severed. Trust penalty 10%. Okay, that's not bad. I think that's okay. I didn't even read the thing, but I think that's okay. I right-clicked. I didn't even left-click. I right-clicked. There we go. I was kind of leaning towards it anyway. Comms link has been severed. So we had a trust penalty of 10%. I think we can survive that. It's not the best, not too bad. The colonists don't do anything for us. And hopefully that 2% is going to get them survival. Research has been completed on this planet. Okay, so we've collected all the research that we possibly can. Wow, that's a bit of an issue. We need to go to the protagonist, but let's just get a few things done first. I do want our batteries to be built. We do need alloys to come in. What's going on with our fleet? We're running at least 2 of them on iron. There's not a lot of iron out there.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
A docking bay? Why? We've got neutral conditions. I don't know why things are going so poorly. Anyway, doesn't matter too much. Have we actually harvested anything? We can harvest 50 in 1.2 cycles, which will be awesome. That's a lot of stuff to be harvesting. Oh my goodness, we're out of ice as well. We do need to get a little bit more ice going as also. Yeah, we are struggling at the moment. We do need to move.
Trust in your leadership is falling.
We need to get this moving. Okay, let's pop in here quickly. So let's drop that down. Let's drop that down so we can get stuff moving through to the other side as quickly as we can. That should allow us to build, to get a few things built here. We need to finish that one off. That'll at least get our thrust in the right direction. I'm probably going to switch off the whole repairs just for a minute. Okay, so now that'll get built. Now hopefully this will get built also. We are super low on stuff. Super low. We do need to move. We need to move the tycoon. Oh, here we go. Wow, look at that. 82 to be harvested. I like that. That's a lot of food. That is a lot of food. That is going to be really good for us. Got a fair bit of water to go on, so we don't need to worry too much about the rest of it. Let's start switching off a few other things. That's 1.3. We're definitely going to run out, but we'll... okay, so let's start... Let's just start switching off as much of the stuff as we can. That's all good. We can switch that thing off. It's not doing anything. We can probably switch this off. It's not doing anything. We can have a look at the other stuff. We are busy researching, so let's leave that on for the time being. Food should be fairly healthy at the moment. Once we get that one done... We'll see if that does, if that helps us a little bit. Strike in 3.4 cycles. Can we just get this done, please? High priority, this thing. I'll go ahead and switch that off. This has got nothing to do. Let's switch that off for the time being. We've got a fair bit of water left. The research is done. Technology alloy development is unlocked. Okay, that's good. We're going to go ahead and switch that off. That gives us a few more cycles. What's over here? We can switch this one off. Gets us up to 3 cycles. Let's switch off this one instead. There's only 3 batteries in here, to be honest. I don't know if I can switch off much more of this. Let's switch off that one. Let's switch off that one. Get a little bit of stuff going. So that's now 3.5 cycles. It's going to drop out anyway. I may as well just run it. Can't sort it out. So let's switch that one off. Got all of these big things switched off. So let's switch that. This one off. That one. That one. That one. How much power does this take? Not a lot. Okay, and what we'll do is we'll switch that one off. There's a fair bit. Food is kind of going. We can definitely switch this thing off. There we go. That's a good switch off there. I'm thinking this one will leave on. Let's just get this thing built, and then we'll move everybody across. Okay, all good. We can't switch that off. That's really not going to make much of a difference anyway. Bring the last alloys in. Let's get the construction going, and then... Oh, we can't actually do that straight away, can we? It needs to charge first. Okay, so let's switch this on again at the very least. Let's get... let's keep going on that. The probe can switch off. The rest of that can switch off. We don't have anything here. Let's switch on a little bit of this. We'll come back and switch it off again. There's a different view I can use to do that a little quicker. Let's get more food going. We've got plenty of food at the moment, so let's just do that. That is built, so these guys shouldn't be angry anymore, right? Why are you in cell housing? And that? Empty. Oh, well, let's... I can't get people to move there, can I? That's quite an interesting one, that they're not aiming, that they're not actually moving over. They just stay in the cell housing. I thought they'd definitely move over to the other one. That I didn't quite anticipate that we're going to get a strike over here. I did not quite anticipate that. Well, if that's the case, we are still dropping some trust, but that's okay. As soon as this thing's kind of done, yeah, that's pretty much done. Okay, so what I can do, pause that there, go onto this view. I'll leave that one on. Switch off, switch off. That needs to be switched on. That needs to be switched on. That all needs to kind of be switched on all the time. Then let's switch these off. That's okay. We'll keep running that one there. We'll switch this off. We'll switch that off. We'll switch off a few of these things. This and that we'll switch off. That has already been switched off. We'll keep that one up and running, and the rest will kind of keep running. So this one, is there anything else we can switch off over here? 5 cycles. We'll probably switch off one of these, 5.5 cycles. We can switch off that one, 6 cycles. Here we go, 6 cycles ready to go here. 1.7 cycles. Can we switch off? Oh, we can switch off some of these. 4 cycles. They're already angry over here, though. They're already angry. So, and if I switch that one off, it's going to be even worse. So I can't switch that thing off. There's no way. That has to run. This has to run. All in all, that's going to be it. So let's pop out and let's move the tycoon. Get the tycoon over to the protagonist straight away. 6 cycles. Let's move it over there, and we'll run through that as quickly as we can. Hull integrity is dropping. We're on batteries. All the sectors are dropping at the moment. I just hope we can get the protagonist there fairly quickly. Ooh, hull integrity. My goodness.
Caution. Hull integrity.
Okay, let's switch on the EVA airlocks and see if we can't sort out the hull integrity a little bit while we fly. I'm not sure if we can. I'm not sure we can, but we'll give it a go. Oh yeah, hull integrity is dropping much less now. Takes a lot of cycles to get us there. A lot.
An accident has occurred in the tycoon.
Been an accident in Sector 3.
Caution. Entering extreme low temperature environment.
Logical. Where? Oh.
Administrator, a new request awaits your attention.
We'll get to that request in just a minute. Let's just get to the protagonist. We're gonna lose power in Sector 3. We're probably gonna lose power in Sector 1 as well. Sector 2 seems to be okay. Anyway, we're gonna lose it. We're gonna see a drop here. Sector 3 is without power now. Sector 1 is without power now. Oh, now we're losing trust at a big rate here. Woo. Oh, actually, we're arriving. What is this? I didn't expect this cutscene. Ah, I think that's the protagonist stuck in ice there. BVS class protagonist. Okay, here comes the tycoon. Excellent, and we have arrived. Okay, let's pop back in. Get our power back up. Excellent, power is back up and it's recharging. Let's get back in here. Let's start switching things back on. Get our power up. We can switch that on. Switch that one on. That's okay. Let's move through. I don't think we've got anything to work on here. Let's switch this on so we can at least collect some stuff. We can switch that on and that on. Don't need that. We can switch these two on. Let's switch on all of this. And I think that's it. Let's switch that one on too. Now we should be able to get thrust up and running. So now what's happening over here? Ice mist. The station is surrounded by freezing mist. The hull and our EVA workers are at risk. That's not good. Starving? Why on earth would we be starving? Did we not have food? We should have had food. That is not quite right. We're going to have a strike. Oh, something. These guys are striking. No, they're not. No one is striking. That's okay. Switch that on. Oh, there's plenty of stuff we can switch on over here. Switch on, switch on, switch on. That's okay. The other things, we don't have anything to actually build. So we'll leave those be. We'll put these things on that can actually collect some stuff. So we'll leave it as that. That's okay. That'll collect stuff that we can use. And we've got a bit of a mission over here. So let's quickly have a look at that. Let's clear this one out and have a look. What are we saying? Administrator, the novelty of eating crops grown in space delights the crew. Even purely perceptual, the turning of the ordinary into the extraordinary can have a profound effect on judgment, elevating the otherwise humble to the sublime. Trust plus 10, yes. At least we got a little bit back at some point. That's good to know that we can actually beat that every now and again. Interesting. Why is this still switched off? Oh, it's on. It is on. Okay. Now, I'm hoping that in this location, we'll get a lot of stuff delivered much quicker. We're not going out over there. So what I'll do for the time being, I will just set this to avoid and that to avoid. There's very little carbon there. I'm not going to risk the guys going out all that way. I'll go ahead and avoid this one. The rest of the stuff is way closer. So let's try and collect as much as we can from those spots. There's a lot of iron to be collected. Ooh, not a lot of iron to be collected. Okay, let's quickly have a look. Let's pop back into the protagonist, get the probe running. We can switch that on. That shouldn't be a problem. Everybody is normal kind of working conditions. What I can probably do is... Ooh, don't switch that off. Definitely not what I had in mind. Have a look at the policies and let's have a look. If we can do this, we can get 1 food feeds 7 people. Yeah, so let's go towards generous over here. Hang on, let's look at that. That's the only really thing we can do. We can't really support that at the moment. So let's go ahead and provide some general rations in sector 3, and hopefully that will get people less angry. They're still angry even with all of that. That is insane. From having more than 5% of the sector's population starving. Oh, now how on earth am I gonna sort that? Well, let's just sort that out. I have no idea why the food is being such a pain here. So let's just up that number a little. What we'll do is we'll drop. We seem to be pretty low on food, actually. Just drop that down to 71. Drop down to that like 40 over here, and then this guy can come up to like 40 as well. So presumably that should mean food comes over a little bit. We definitely have enough food here. For some reason we missed the feeding, and I have no idea why, but hopefully now we'll get this all sorted out. But we're still probably gonna have a strike. Let's pop back out here and let's quickly have a look at the probe. Can we find some iron pretty nearby? I'm more interested in iron than anything else. Carbon and iron fairly close by. I'm happy to do that. Is there any better? There's some ice over here, some carbon and iron over there. Oh. That's the one. I'm heading out for the iron over here. That's the plan. If we can get the iron, that'll help. The Ripley can return back to the Tycoon, please. Wow. You need to get these guys up and running a little bit. I need to... we don't have any carbons. We need a lot of everything. I probably can switch this back on. And also that one. And that should see us create some more electronics. But we do need the carbons, we do need the iron, and we need that iron really quickly. Okay, what I'm going to do, go back into fleet management. To be honest, everybody is first priority. First priority, iron. Get the iron. Once you've got the iron, anything else. I think that will kind of do the trick, right? What have we done? No, we're still doing the ice thing over here. So let's switch on ice on this side, and let's switch on ice on that side, so ice has somewhere to go. Okay, now that should sort us out. There's at least a double stack of food here ready to go. We just need to get this done. How quickly is this gonna get into harvesting again? Hopefully fairly quickly. We need to build a lot of different stuff now. Okay, so the probe will sort us out some iron over here. Oh, excellent. High priority. Let's get that done. We will set up another probe. Excellent. There comes some stuff over here. Can we have enough workers to switch this one on? Oh, here comes the iron. Ah, beautiful. I will switch that one on. I'm not sure I can switch on anything else at the moment. Do we have a cell? Our integrity may be affected by the weather. We really need the alloys, guys. Excellent. We're starting to see that come in. If we have enough, I'll switch that on. No, we're actually back to the brim at the moment. These guys are still angry. They haven't yet. Oh, it's a meal cycle. So hopefully they'll stop starving and the anger will drop down. And we should be okay and get our trust back here now. Let's move through this meal cycle. Everybody should really be having a feed. And let's have a look. There we go. Much happier. It's negative still, but trust is dropping much slower now. If I can move people over here, I wish I knew how to do that. Structural integrity. Can I move people over? I wish I could have switched it off, unless I start dismantling it. If I do that, are you sure? There we go. We'll dismantle it, and then we'll cancel the destruction. So we'll get the guys to come back. So we've got a little bit of homelessness going on. But now people should be quite happy here because they're in a pretty good spot. Let's switch this thing back on so we can quickly get that rebuilt. That's fairly reasonable. I'll switch on the polymers. Now we're into extra hours. What I'll do is I'll switch that guy off. And I'll also switch this guy off, and now we should have optimal conditions. I really need an extra load of people to come and work here. In an accident over here, let's switch that back on. If we have the alloys, we can build something, but I'm really worried about our alloys. We just need to get a lot of iron in really quickly. Where is... Oh, he is over here. He is over here busy doing its thing. Okay, now we're starting to mine this one. We have still a little bit of iron over here to be mined and to be collected. Okay, so that's good. These guys are all flying in to come and collect some stuff. There's some iron to be collected over here as well. Get the iron, bring it over. That's the plan. This guy's coming over. Just get a lot more mined so we can get that sorted out. As soon as we have another probe, which is on the way, we'll search for another spot of iron as well. Oh, we can probably switch these on. We create a little bit more food over here. Ooh, something happened. Oh, we've mined the ice. Okay, that's good. The ice has been mined. Provide resource support, repair the superstructure, and reboot the protagonist. So that's the next step for us. But my goodness, was that a pretty close call for us, to be honest. We've got this going on, so let's switch that back on. So we'll move this in, and then that can be moved over. Let's just double check that when we're talking about iron, everything needs to be moved directly over there as quickly as possible. So we need to keep these guys running. Not doing anything at the moment because it doesn't have any iron. That is still moving, which is good. This thing is built back up, so we don't have anything going here. So now our trust is growing and hull integrity is growing. It's beyond 50%. So things are fairly okay. I wouldn't mind. Ah, excellent. We're about to harvest a big chunk over there. Okay. Now, let's go back into research, pop in here and quickly pause the game while we quickly have a look at our research functionality. So, the EVA airlock, we've researched the drill mill interfacing, which is the construction speed is improved. Oh, that's actually quite not what we're after. Shaping, workforce, repair, efficiency increased by 10%. So that's the one that I'm after at the moment. So let's go with that one. And then from there, we will research the algae farm, which will give us even more food. I think that's the right thing for us to do at the moment. In the steel mill, what else do we have here? Heat reduction. Ooh, 10 iron now produces alloy. Okay, that's the one. That's the one we're doing first. Absolutely, that's the one we're doing first. That is super important. if we can do that to 10, food should be...
Solar panel badly damaged.
Overload caused
Power supply
a
overloaded.
7% loss in crew trust. That's okay. That's, I think 7% loss in crew is what I was worried about. So now we've got an overload. So where can we, let's switch off there.
Power restored.
Then that means we can switch this guy on and start producing more polymers, which is something we need. And at the same time, what does that mean? Do we need to do a repair? Okay, that's okay. What's our hull integrity looking like? Okay. Well, let's, do the repair then. Okay, that's okay. Repair doesn't seem to be costing us much, so that's okay. Okay, what are you unloading? Yeah, there we go. More iron. Get as much iron as possible over here as quickly as possible. That is the plan. We need these guys to be producing alloys at a rapid rate. If I switch that one back on, yeah, that's good. Let's switch that one back on and see about that. We should have another one ready to go here. Let's switch off the auto build for the time being. Let's pop out and see about just sending out the probe to find another nearby source of... there we go. There we go. So send out another one over there. That'll give us even more iron. This is mining and getting us iron fairly quickly. There's iron over here. So the guys are pretty close by. There's a fair bit of carbon and silicone around. And we'll get more carbon there. There's more silicone over here. But carbon is dropped out a little bit over there. This is going to come and mine ice over here. How much carbon do we have on this one? 27. Bit of ice to be mined and to be collected. So things are looking reasonable. Hopefully we can get this this research done. Alloys are coming up. Food is looking okay. So what's the issue here? I switch this guy on. And you start moving through the...
A probe has completed its scan.
Let's pop out there and have a quick look. Okay, so what is this? That's reasonable amounts actually. The carbon, yeah, reasonable amounts. So let's move through that as quickly as we can. This is okay. Nice. Okay, so things are moving through a little bit quicker now. There's a lot of ice to be collected over here. Okay, so what is our iron looking like? Iron is looking a little bit better. So one of these I will...
An accident has occurred.
Move up there, move down there. So the Diogenes will start collecting a little bit more ice. And please go ahead and... No, don't worry about that. Just collect the ice first. Okay, there we go. Lots of food coming in. So hopefully people will be fairly happy now. Trust is coming up. Okay, good. Hull integrity is coming up. And we should be moving through the iron. Purification technology is okay. So at the moment transforms 10 iron into 15 alloys every one cycle, which at least helps. So that means that'll help us out a little bit. So let's quickly pop in here. Is there anything else we can get in the steel mill? That's okay. That's going to be okay. In the EVA airlock, we can get that to be improved. And then, of course, we can start working on the algae. or anything else. Integrated storage bays, workshops. We could get a little bit more power from the solar panels. The Granic Center doesn't have anything available at the moment. The mining could be done a little bit quicker, but I don't think that's necessarily a requirement. The docking bay can do what exactly? Yeah, construction speeds and the likes. You could get a little bit more here in terms of the batteries. That wouldn't be too bad. Charging speed could be increased. Nuclear power plant, transform 1 hydrogen. We don't have any hydrogen. We can obviously start collecting it. Water treatment, train stations, drone bays. Just have a look at the other side again. Health center. Okay, that's not bad. The whole temple is not going to work for us at the moment. Exo fighting is not something that I'm after just yet. The observatory I'm not even going to think about. The algae farm is really the best thing for us. So let's start researching the algae farm. And then if we have bigger range, construction speed is 20%, and then repair efficiency is 10%. So let's just do no. That's the first one, and then this one after that. So once we've got that cleared up, we'll move on. We did improve it, right? We haven't done it yet. Okay, so first things first, let's get the lab done, and then we will move on to the algae farm. I think that's the idea. That should get us pretty close to reasonable. Guys, and I think I'm going to call it the episode there. It's been a pretty stressful one, to say the least. But I think we're fairly reasonable in terms of the water is being used fairly quickly. And so the algae farm might be quite useful for us. There's been an accident over here, but that's okay. That's being sorted out. Yeah, we've got some crew members needing to be hospitalized. 16. This is all full. Hopefully we'll get a few more in there now. Can't build another one just yet, so we'll have to leave it there. Guys, so that'll be the end of the episode for now. I will see you in the next one. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.